When you clap your hands, the sound spreads all around the quiet classroom. But how does that sound travel all the way to our ears? Let's find out together! When you clap your hands, sound suddenly fills the quiet classroom. It's like a wave that spreads out from your hands and reaches everyone around you. When your hands meet, they make a tiny shake. But how does this little shake turn into sound? Today, we're going to discover how sound begins. Get ready to hear an amazing story that starts right in the palm of your hand. When you clap your hands, the sound rushes through the air and lands right on the outside of your ear. Your ear is shaped like a little funnel, so it can catch all the sounds around you and send them inside. The sound that your ear catches down a small tunnel called the ear canal. If you put your hand near your ear and listen quietly, you might be able to find where that tunnel begins. Next, the sound reaches your eardrum. The eardrum is super thin, kind of like a tiny drum. When the sound hits it, the eardrum starts to wiggle, just like a drum skin does when you tap it. That little wiggle gets passed along to some tiny bones deep inside your ear. These bones work together to carry the sound even further inside. But where does the sound go after that? Let's follow the journey and find out what happens next, deep inside your ear. Now the sound travels even deeper inside your ear to a super special place. It's called the cochlea, and it looks just like a tiny snail shell. Inside the cochlea, there are tons of cells that are as thin as hair. These little cells are so small, you can only see them with a really strong microscope. When the wiggles from your eardrum and tiny ear bones reach the cochlea, these hair-like cells start to move. They sway gently, just like grass blowing in a soft breeze. And here's where the magic happens. Those tiny movements turn into electrical signals. The signals race along your nerves, heading straight to your brain. Your brain gets the message super fast and figures out what the sound is. It knows right away that it's the sound of someone clapping. That's how you can hear your friend clap their hands. But for all of this to work, your cochlea needs to be healthy. If your ear is hurting or blocked, it can be hard for sounds to get through. Have you ever been swimming and felt like sounds are fuzzy or muffled? That's usually because water got into your ear. If your eardrum gets hurt or blocked, it's hard for sounds to travel through your ear. The vibrations can't reach your cochlea very well, so the signals to your brain get weak. That makes it tricky to understand what you're hearing. Being in a really loud place for a long time can hurt your ears. Also, if you poke your ears with things like cotton swabs too much, you could hurt your eardrum. So, how can we keep our ears healthy? It's important to clean your ears gently and protect them in noisy places. You can cover your ears or wear earplugs if things get too loud. Let's go over the journey of sound one more time. From the very beginning all the way to your brain. When you clap your hands, you make little vibrations that travel through the air. Your ears catch those sounds. The sound waves move through your eardrum, tiny ear bones, and the snail-shaped cochlea all the way to your brain. That's how we get to hear things. When our ears are healthy, we can hear even the quietest sounds, like a little bird singing. We learned something new today. I hope you had fun. See you next time for another cool story!